Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I owe you part 2 of how I merged my office into the gaming room where we are now. This is now my multi-purpose room, and yeah, that time when I was working on it, not only did I have problems with my GoPro and lost a lot of the videos I made, the other problem is I have kidney stones since I left Nigeria, and they are getting worse. So that time where I recorded that video, I didn't sleep for like 2 or 3 days. The pain was too much. And I just told myself I will do it. So in the meanwhile, I was at the doctor. Next week, I'm going for a surgery. But I'm feeling already better because they helped me a little bit and I got some drugs which suppress the pain. So watch the video, you will see that I look demotivated and tired, and I'm sorry for that, but that's how I was feeling that day, and I just did this work to keep myself busy. So don't mind me if I make some mistakes, if I look tired or anything, and please subscribe, follow, like the pictures, leave some comments, and maybe share it with your friends, because I would really appreciate if more people would see my videos. Okay, enjoy the video and see you guys later.
Good morning, guys. So I moved to the new room. It's still a mess, still some things to do. First of all, the computer is way too loud, so I will have to put some how do you call it, acoustic pads here. Then the back of the table is open, which I want to have closed, that when I come in through the door, that that one is covered. I still have to cover the gap between the wooden floor and the carpet. And since today is public holiday, I can't do that gap, but I should have enough wood for the rest, and that I will do then. At the moment, the room has a lot of hall, which is bad when I want to record something. It's like an echo, but I'll be working on that. And since today is public holiday and I don't have to go to my daily job, I can do a lot of things here, and you will be part of it. So keep watching. So once again, we are in the workshop, and as it looks like I still have enough wood to make the front blind for the table, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Since it's public holiday, I will try to use small tools, because there's no need to wake your neighbors by force. There are some people which went out yesterday, had some fun, and then they don't want to be woken up before, let's say, lunchtime. So I will try to keep it down. I don't know if you can see it, but the wood is not as straight as wood can be, but we'll find a way. Maybe I have to make a full frame around it, which is also not an issue. So the whole length of the table is 1950. We have 1/8. Has to be sufficient. Can't cut it longer than it is. The height I make 700 because the table is 720, so we have a gap of 2 centimeters then under the blind, which is small but enough. Actually, best would be if it's completely closed, but that I don't like. What if I have to run a wire under or something like that? So like for now, the network wire is just lying there because one of the next jobs is to drill a hole up through the ceiling into the attic. In the attic I have one of my servers and the glass fiber switch. So there I can run a 10 gigabit network. Not that it's really needed, but why not if you can? Why shouldn't you run the fastest possible? So as I said, I use small tools today. Because I don't want to wake the neighbors. So let's see what we have. And I will spray the wood grey, not because I particularly fancy grey, but when I was at the hardware store last time, they had that grey on sale. Apparently nobody likes it. So there's some straight wood I can use. And not too straight, but it should walk. It's from a bed. Used to be a bed frame. This one is very straight. I like to use things like that when I have to dismantle something or somebody gives me something to throw away, like my siblings do from time to time. Then I will always put it by side to see if I can do something else with it later. So this one will be under the lower edge to straighten it up. Since we have 30 millimeters up top, this one is 20, so I will cut this in pieces inside then when directly at the computer table. Then screw it high edged from under on the table so I can screw this here. The good thing is this is hard wood, so that means I can remove the screws again, put it somewhere else, or I mean not put it somewhere else, I mean remove this plate in case I have to walk on the back of the computer, something like that. So, that is it so far. Let me clamp it fast together so I can drill the holes all through. Because this wood I'm using here to reinforce is laminated wood. If I don't pre-drill the holes, then the screws will open the lamination and break it open. So for a 4mm screw I need to drill at least a 2.5 hole, and I will use 3.5 by 30, so I do 2.5 holes. There's wood glue going on top of it, and which is carrying then actually the load, not the screws. The screws are actually just there until the wood glue holds it together. So, next thing is to apply the wood glue, and then we screw it down. We'll have to do something here as well, and I will cut another piece this size for that side, which I will fix on the wall so that it's well connected to the wall and cannot start vibrating in whatever frequency it wants to vibrate. So here at the back I still have some packing foam. So here I still have some packing foam, which will be used as soundproofing foam here, or studio foam, or however you want to call it. Seen different names online. But it should take away most of the exhaust noise of the computer, because at the moment the computer is blowing out at the back
like every computer, but towards a straight plain wall, so it bounces back to me. And with this foam, hopefully, this one will reduce. At least that's the plan. The upper mount on the table, like this. And that means we can put foam only in between. This one was sold officially as soundproof foam, so you put this directly at the computer, and the rest I will just fill in a little bit. So let's see how it goes. Somewhere I have a spray can with glue. Yeah, here. So I barely walk with this glue stuff. Or at least it has been a long time that I walked with it. And never with this brand. So let's see how it turns out. They said on the can, to make a permanent bond, you should spray both sides, the carrier and the carry. So let's try that. Sometimes things turn out cooler than they're supposed to, because I did not think it through very well. Sometimes it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to. Oh. Doesn't always go the way it should, but often does.
again. And now we can spray this side. As I said, apparently nobody likes this color because they gave it out for almost for free. It's not really the gray which fits, but I can use this as a nice foundation, or as a, let's say, call it a primer. To make the surface smooth, I have to paint it a few times anyway. Spray it, let it dry, sand it down, let it dry, sand it down, let it dry, and so on. Now let me shut up so I can play it in fast track. Coke Zero, because I'm fat enough anyway. So, I take this, then I take one last time the measurement of this, just to be on the safe side. 180. So I know how far I can go with this, since I cut it in pieces. So I packed everything, I have my saw, I have my wood. Let's meet upstairs where we mount this together. So before I start the work here now, I brought the tools and the wood up. I want to show you close up what I'm about to do. So as you can see here, here is the cable holder. Here's the other cable holder, so that's why I have the 30 millimeters only. Then we have some other parts here. This one I just glued in a
bad position. It's supposed to be more in, but I will find a way around. But here is open anyway because the wires pass here. Then I have to leave it open for wires to pass here. And I have to make a bigger gap here that these wires can pass. So most likely I will start with the wood here. Then I will use a laser to get the straight down here for the wall mount. Then we continue here. At the end I will find a way to put the distance here between these. Maybe I just glue it just in order to keep it straight there. So let me put you back in the bracket, then you can watch me do it. So that means the first wood comes from here to here. So we use the laser here to get it straight, and here you can see that the wood is bent, so I have to lose this and this screw, bring it out so that it goes straight with the laser. And yeah, here the wall mount. So let's laser it again. We have straight edge here, now straight edge here, straight edge here, so straight all the way. Now I will take the measurements for these wires, for this one, and here I think I will leave the whole gap open. Let's chop it down. So, it has actually dried up enough. Now, I can cut what we measured up. And then, I just talked with my wife about it. I will paint it plain white, makes the room brighter. The light will reflect on it. So, I think all over it's a better idea. So, reciprocating saw. Of course, also on the reciprocating saw, always take good care. These blades are, when they are new, they are insanely sharp. Have to be to make straight cuts. So if I didn't measure anything wrong, then that should be it, and it should fit. So, I don't know what's wrong, but apparently my compressor is keeping switching off. That feels much better. So, what do we have now? So, this one has to dry. In the meanwhile, I can start installing the LED lights which I need in the room. And with LED lights, I mean not any fancy colorful lights, just plain white lights. With a transformer. All this goes in the attic for sound reasons.
So one big 20 amp transformer, 240 watts, should be enough for some LEDs to light up the room. Bye bye. So next thing is light up there. Not here, because this is just a single light bulb. The whole length I want to put LED lights. And then also here up. First I wanted to put indirect LED lighting, means that the light actually goes towards the ceiling. But the wall is drywall on concrete bricks. Same here. But the up is wood, plastered wood. So it's easier to mount it to the up than to the side. So this means it will actually shine this way, and here it will shine this way. What I use to mount it is, these are 45-degree angle aluminum profiles. So you mount them like this with the brackets which come here, and then you put these self-adhesive LEDs in it. Just glue it on this surface, and at the end you cover it with this milky cover from here to here. That's what I will do now. First I will look with the laser again that I go straight up here, up, and drill a hole up with this beautiful long wood drill, and it goes straight in the attic. So we'll go and check in the attic where we reached, but first I will have to drill. And let's go in the attic and see where we came out. Alexa, gang an. If we are already out. After all, it's a reinforced insulated ceiling, so there is a chance that we are actually not out yet. So we are drilling up here. So we should get out here somewhere. Then come with me. And shout when the drill is coming out, okay? Please. So it should come out around here. Somewhere here. The wall is about till here, so that's where it should come out. Did you just call me? Are we out? Yes, we are out here. So, still have to make some changes. For example, the light switch is here instead of on the side where the stairs are. Here's already one transformer. That's for the light of the bathroom. Here is my 10 gigabit switch and some network wires. So we come out here
Not sure yet. I think I will just put it up straight, put a piece of wood here, fix it here, and then go up. I think it's way better than carrying it along the floor, where I will then later step over it. Yeah. This hole is now 12 millimeters thick, because 8 millimeters is for 8 millimeters is for the network wire, and the remaining is to put through the wires from the light. There will be 230 volts going up. That going up, of course, is 3 wires. There is phase, neutral, and ground, or earth, or however you want to call it. And then, of course, 12 volts back from this transformer, which we fit there. So the transformer I will fit exactly at that place where we came out. No, I will fix it on top. It's actually better. I'll fix it also on top of the beam, on top at the beam. Then it's out of the way. Yeah, much easier. So we are at roughly 45 minutes now, and I think that's enough for part 2. And I will just post part 3 tomorrow, where I just continue exactly where I stopped now. I actually already retouched the whole video, which is altogether 3.5 hours. So let me put it in pieces, otherwise it will be too long to watch and you will lose interest. So thank you for watching so far, and look out for part 3. Bye bye.